Operations and methods. In this session, we are going to discuss about what are operations and what are methods. In our last session, we came to know what are attributes and what are values and how to represent those attributes in the class diagram. So, today we will be discussing about what is an operation and what is a method. So, an operation is a function or procedure that may be applied to or by objects in a class. Example for operation: hire, fire, and pay dividend are operations on class company. Open, close, hide, and redisplay are operations on class window. So a method is the implementation of an operation for a class. Example, in class file, print is an operation. You could implement different methods to print files. So they have given a figure which shows a modeling notations. So now let's see what is an operation and what is a method. So, an operation is a function or the procedure that is applied to an object or that is applied by an object in a class. For example, hire, fire, and pay dividend are the operations on the class company. So, if there is consider there is a class company, so company is a class. So in that class we will perform some operations, that is hiring of the candidates and firing in the sense terminating of the candidates will be done, and pay dividend is nothing but paying salary. So these are the operations that are performed in the company. So it is represented in the class diagram. So where hire, fire, and pay dividend are the operations on the class company. Similarly, there is a class window. So for that class window, the operations can be performed are opening of a window, closing a window, and hiding and redisplaying the window. So these are the operations that can be performed on the class window. Then what is a method? What is meant by a method? A method is the implementation of an operation for a class. So in the second diagram, you can observe here there is a class file. So in that, print is an operation. So you know that the file name, size in bytes, last update. So whatever we represent in the second compartment of the class diagram, that is called as attributes, that we came to know in the last session. So file name, size in bytes, and last update are the attributes of the class file. Then print is an operation. So here you can observe it is written in the third compartment. So operations will be written in the third compartment. So print is an operation. So what is a method then? So in that, print is an operation and you can implement this print in several ways. So these ways what you are following, that we call it as the method. That is, we say that you can implement this print operation in the several methods to print the files. So what is an operation? Operation is nothing but it is a function or the procedure that may be applied to an object or applied by an object in the class. So operations will be written in the third compartment. So for this class file, print is an operation and you can observe it is written in the third compartment. Whereas method is nothing but it is the implementation of an operation for a class. That is, you need to implement this operation, that is print operation. So it can be implemented in several methods, that we call it as a method. So it can be implemented in several ways. So that is called as a method. So similarly, you can observe other diagrams. That is, a person is a class where name and birth date are the attributes of the class person that we have studied in the last session. So change job, change address. So these are the operations. So person can change job, person can change address. So and it is written in the third compartment. So whatever you write in the third compartment, whatever it is represented in the third compartment of a class diagram, that is called as an operation. Okay, your change job and change address are the operation of the class person. And similarly, coming to the geometric object class, your color and position are the attributes. Why? Because they represent the properties. It is a named property. So color and position are the attributes of the class geometric object. Since it is represented in the second compartment, and moving to the next compartment, it is move, select and rotate. So these are the operations that are performed on the class geometric object. So and it is written in the third compartment. So move, select and rotate are the operations. So it contains argument list. So this is how we can represent operations and methods in the class diagram. Thank you.